What's up, y'all? Welcome to Dr. Divine Roots Tarot. I am the Queen of Tarot, back with another message from the other side. I am the High Priestess, the Supreme Witch, the Divine Feminine, God's only chosen reader. Don't you forget that. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and turn on them notifications, okay? So let's jump in. If you are ready to heal your inner child, the links to my products are in the description below, okay? So heavy on, there is evidence, all right? There's been an investigation done. Someone has gotten proof, all right? Apology, guilt, confession, forgiveness, all right? And now they want to confess about some things, and they want some forgiveness in the situation, okay? They are heavy on thinking about this, okay? Having visions, okay? There's been a suggestion in this situation from someone. So it looks like this person is talking to someone else, seeking advice, all right? This person made a suggestion that maybe they should apologize because they have proof, all right? This person also is the person who gave them the idea that they should investigate so they can get proof, all right? The person who wants forgiveness and wants to apologize in this situation and wants to confess for what they have done, all right, they are in confinement. So they are feeling like shit, all right? They feel real bad. They are in spiritual jail, all right? Because they wanted to be heavy on stubborn, okay? And selfness, malicious attitude, arrogant. They want to be stubborn and arrogant in this situation, all right? They were heavy on committed, all right? They were heavy on committed. They were very extravagant, okay? In their passions. Their passions were heavy on them being prideful, them being their ego, being in their ego, okay? So because they were passionate about being in their ego, passionate about being stubborn, passionate about obstruction, contract, commitment, about committing to their ego, all right, they went on an adventure because they were afraid of marriage in this situation, okay? So they were heavy on in their thoughts, imagining instead of being married or getting married and being with one person, I like to have a variety of women, all right? So their goal in this situation was to make someone a third wheel so that they could get a gain in this situation and some good news. They are heavy on thinking about what their goal was in this situation, how they wanted to make this person a third wheel, what they wanted to gain out of this situation, because they were heavy on in their pride and they were heavy on extravagant about being in their pride. So now their pride has them in confinement. This is a nightmare for them, okay? And they were bullied into a commitment with someone else, bullied into committing to making this person a third wheel so that they could get a gain. All right, so there's another person in this situation, a lady that bullied him into making this other person his third wheel and into committing to her for some money. Okay? So that them getting this money, both of them getting this money would be good news. He heavy on thinking about that. The bully is heavy on thinking about that. Because now it's a nightmare. Alright. Heavy on, there's been a loss in the bully's profession. The bully who bullied this man into marrying her, okay, has now taken a loss in their profession, okay. And this person, the man who was in his ego, who got bullied into committing for some money, is heavy on self-loving now in this situation. All right? Self-healing. All right? Concerned about himself. Okay? Because this he talent. Okay? He has a talent when it comes to third wheel situations. So he's really good with sweet talking, with juggling multiple women. All right. But now he's taking a loss. And he's realizing that this person who his goal was to put this person in a third party situation. All right. He's realizing this person is self-loving. All right. The other lady is realizing too this person is self-loving. All right. What else is here? We got a couple more minutes. What else is here about the situation? Went on an adventure because he had an idea. I'm going to be stubborn and I'm going to commit to never get married. And I'm going to be extravagant. I'm going to be prideful. Heavy on rich guy. Jealousy and envy. Death magic. Work, labor, effort. Okay? Jealous of someone's work, labor, and efforts. And wanted to put an end to someone's work, labor, and efforts. Okay, because they were heavy on in their pride and went on an adventure as well. Okay. Jealous of their work, labor, and effort. So jealous of love spell, destruction, community. Oh, okay. So that was a part of his pride and him gaining in this situation. Okay, he was jealous of this person's work, labor, and efforts. Okay? So the nigga you fucking with wanted to put you in a third wheel situation. Was jealous and envious of your work, labor, and efforts, and wanted to put an end to you. Okay? In their pride. I guess he thought because he was rich that he could just heavy on go on this adventure. All right. Had his idea. Afraid of marriage. But why would you be jealous of a female? That don't make sense right there. All right. Jealousy and envy, work, labor, efforts, death magic. We're going to wrap it up right there. I really appreciate you stopping by. Let me know what you think about this situation. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on them notifications, okay? We out.